Chaps and chapettes, I'll tell you what this is like. It's kind of like a friend that you've not seen for a long time and you have to basically give them the long catch-up with what has gone on. And I have to say, I'm sorry. You know, first and foremost, to bring it to the forefront, I haven't uploaded in about 2 weeks. Although I have actually done a couple of streams which have gone really well. Shout out Birdie, actually. He actually shouted me out, or raided. He raided the stream. And all of the chaps and chapettes came in. And we had like 70 people, which is, for me, pretty mad. I mean, considering the channel pretty much on its deathbed. But, you know, that is from lack of uploads. And that's something I am looking to change. I mean, I said that 2 weeks ago before we waited for 2 weeks to get this video here. I am actually looking to get the uploads going. Now, don't be spoofed. This isn't, I'm not messing about this time. Basically, we're opening some squad battles rewards. This is going into the first week of FUT Champions. What do you need going into the first week of FUT Champions? You need a good team. I mean, we're obviously not going to get it. Inevitably, we're not going to be able to get as good team as the likes of Basin. FIFA points, like, it's that kind of vibe. My guy. I mean, he's doing the most. He's been doing the most of the time. Yeah, we have to get Alejandro Gomez in the team. So I think from squad battles rewards, we've got some decent coins, which enabled us to get Gomez in the team, which is actually quite solid. So we have to get a bunch of squad fitnesses. Now, what I didn't realize at the time, this is basically just throwing away coins. Although now you might actually have to get some squad fitnesses, but they didn't. At this point, this is when you could do the fitness glitch. So I'm basically just throwing away coins for the sake of throwing away coins. I'm basically just saying, you know what, EA, just take the coins. I'm an absolute fraud because really I should be knowing this type of stuff. Someone that, I mean, if you think about it, like, I'm supposed to be a FIFA YouTuber, and I don't even know the simple stuff. You know, we're splashing out, but nonetheless. So, we're playing a bit of, oh, this is actually FUT Champions here. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. So, we already opened Div Rivals Rewards. I think I might have missed that. That's my bad. So, yeah, we must have already got Div Rivals Rewards, which got us the team that we've got now. That's really confusing, but nonetheless. Yeah, so, we're playing a bit of FUT Champions. I think at this point, we were doing all right. Now, the thing is that I was basically messing about with a load of different formations, and I feel like if you played FUT Champions this year, the first week everyone was a bit kind of all over the place, to be honest. Everyone's kind of like, what the hell do I do? What formation are we playing? And why is everyone sitting back? You know, one dev. Literally, I mean, apparently everyone's just Jose Mourinho. Well, to be honest, I mean, it's been happening for quite a long time. If anything, it's not as bad. Like FIFA 19, you just sit there with the CDM and just let the defense do the most. Really, just doing the most whilst you're sitting back. It's not as bad. But nonetheless, yeah, so Alejandro Gomez, I have to say, he is metal. He's sexy. Like, on the ball, his dribbling is so good. And I think his balance and everything like that. And I think that is something to take in mind. You know, you should be taking notes right now, really. Because one thing I have to tell you person to person, you know, human to human, you have to go for dribbling these days. Dribbling is a massive stat in FIFA 20 because, I don't know, the players just feel responsive. It feels like it's almost bypassing the shocking servers in a way. It's just holding a big middle finger to EA's servers and just saying, you know what, we found a glitch in the Matrix or something like that. So, speaking of glitches, we've actually brought in Giovinco. Now, if you've been watching me since time, you'll know that Giovinco was the super sub. In FIFA 17, when we got top 100, man, like I say, on the CV, it's got to be on the CV, but Giovinco was pretty much one of the reasons that we got top 100. We bring him on. Admittedly, was actually much better stats back in those days. He had like 87 pace as opposed to 79 pace or something like that. And we also bring in Iniesta. So this is, I basically had to put a picture of Iniesta just as a mental note. For this is when the club basically flips on its head and changes direction drastically. This is when we start playing possession football. Now, you notice that the camera angle, we're zoomed out. We're sitting all the way back. All the way back, man. It basically allows us to see the pitch. I mean, quite obvious, to be honest. Quite an obvious assessment to make. But Iniesta getting the goal here. We're actually bringing in the passing players. We're bringing in a bit of technical ability. The type of players that you wouldn't associate with a meta. That if you saw the pro players using, you'd probably laugh. And, you know, you can laugh all you want. You know, you can sit right there and just laugh at me now. I'll just sit here with a straight face, just literally laugh. I'm rightly so, to be honest. I mean, it's a bit weird. I don't know what we're doing at times, but You know, sometimes you have to be a little bit clueless, a little bit nutty in the head, and coming up with tactics like this, because we're in the pursuit of the ultimate style of football. You know, we're in pursuit for the Guardiola strats. It doesn't work on FIFA that well, but we're still trying to make it work. We're trying to adapt the Guardiola tactics into the game. So at this point, I think... Are we 14? I think we might be 14 wins and 3. It will show the record in just a jiffy, because when it gets to like the last 10 games or something, it tells you how many games are remaining, and then we'll be able to work it out from there. So we get the ball across. We're looking to play the little tiki-taka. Actually, no, it's not tiki-taka. I have to say, basically, one of the things, if you've read enough into Guardiola, is that tiki-taka is not actually Guardiola's playstyle. Tiki-taka refers to passing the ball around for absolutely no reason, whereas we're looking to pass the ball around in a manner which is creative and is forcing the opposition into poor scenarios where we can exploit them. So it's passing with purpose. Although it seems like we're passing for no reason, the goal is to pass with purpose and create mass disorganization in the opposing ranks. You know, we're playing it like it's a strategy game, like a chess game. We're playing, I mean, there is that quote, was it, everyone's playing checkers and we're playing chess? Or is it something, is that actually the quote? Or is it, it's something like that. But basically, like, what I'm trying to say is, most people don't really play with a tactical mindset. They're just playing the game. That's what FIFA is. You're just playing the game. You're just doing skill moves. You're just playing the game. Whereas we're thinking about the tactics. I think if we can really get this working, it's going to be sexy. There's no denying that. We actually go on a win streak. Genuinely. So we've gone from playing the 4-2-3-1 meta and just sort of just playing the meta. Literally just playing the meta strats. To suddenly saying, you know what? I'll CBA with this. Like, I'm finished. Like, I can't be asked with the meta anymore. It's driving me a bit loopy. And yeah, we're currently 16-4. Which actually isn't that bad, to be honest, for week 1 of FUT Champs. 16-4, I'll take that. So, I think we're going into... I was going to say the Shadow Realm, but really we're sending opponents into it. I mean, that's a beautiful goal. It's a shame that the linesman's obviously decided to let that one... I mean, that's way offside, to be fair. I mean, you don't need VAR to see that, but, you know, it would have been a sexy goal. We would have been screaming. But we give away a penalty here. Bastos, my guy. You know, I've got to take him aside. I've got to take him into the changing rooms and just tell him, you're a fraud. And he's giving away the penalty there. I mean, it's a big penalty to give away. Neymar Jr. We're looking to spread the opponent. So this is one of the things that's really good about the Guardiola strats here, is that when you start dragging your opponent all over the place, they're gonna start questioning themselves. Really, just dragging players out like a lunatic. And then all of a sudden the space opens up, and Pjanic, as you saw there, just tucking it away. So we're running down the wing here, Muriel. Looking to test for legs. We're in the 77th minute. Here we go, Pjanic giving it to Gomez. Gets a drag back away. It's Iniesta. It's Iniesta, man. Class is permanent. That's all I can say. Is that, you know, this lad is sick on the ball. Really, really good on the ball. And he just seems to be popping up in the right positions. At this point, I think we're playing the 4-5-1. Handanovic is loving it. Everyone's loving it. What are we, 18-3 or something? Or is it 17? I don't know whether we're 7. It's something like that. 17-4. I think we're 17-4 right now. So we go into the next day and we just start losing games. So we lose that game, top corner. And I think what I lost was, I think I started playing it a bit too safe. And when you're trying to play possession football, sometimes when you play it too safe, or when you start to play it too safe and not passing with purpose, you basically just start losing. You know, you fear losing the ball. You start defending poorly, and then you do nothing with the attack. That's 2 losses in a row. So we're now 17 games or 17 wins, rather, and 7 games left, and we're just losing game on game on game. I mean, look, we're not scoring any goals. We're not scoring. We're just conceding. We're basically just taking punishment here. You know, this is mental torture to an extent, because I'm just having to sit here, controller in hand. I mean, somehow the controller still remains in my hand. I've had incidents in the past, I tell you, not just with my controller. I mean, I've had spaghetti hoops that I've literally thrown all over the wall, not in this room. I also bought a USB extender, and the USB extender broke because the spaghetti hoops went inside the USB. Anyway, so FUT Champions rewards and Div Rivals rewards. We finished goal 2. And at this point, we just get bombshell of coins in from Div Rivals, and then 45k in. I have to admit, Gold 2 is not where we're looking to aim for. You know, if you're the board of directors right now and I'm the manager, I'm saying to you, I'm sorry for getting Gold 2, but that isn't where we're headed for. You know, you just have to believe in me. Just don't sack me, please. I beg. We're going to do much better, man. I promise. I really do. I really do promise we're going to do the most. You just got to stick around. We're going to keep... I mean, what we're trying to do is create, like I say, the perfect Guardiola strat. And whether we have to lose in the meantime of trying to do that, then, you know, we'll take the losses. But at least we're learning how to get better at the game rather than just kind of playing the game for the sake of playing the game and just not really going anywhere. So we're not accepting average results. I promise you that. We are looking to do better and better each weekend. So we're doing all right in these packs. We get Jimenez, who I think is worth a bit of coins. We'll take the coins, you know. We'll take the golden coins in. Pellegrini, saying goodbye to him. We're not messing with his tactics at all. You know, we're very much a Guardiola man. This is where it starts to get a little bit sexy. You know, this is actually kind of clean. Like, low-key, this is kind of clean. So we get David De Gea, a goalkeeper, rated 89. He's laughing. Look at, I mean, he's laughing. He's sitting there break dancing. I actually thought for a minute that I just made it to the top of the game. For some reason, I thought he was worth about 200k. I don't know why. I just thought that we're laughing. Like, I didn't scream. I just kind of sat there like, isn't he worth like an absolute bombshell? And then I click on him and he's worth like 60k. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for that 60k. But it's like, for a second, I really thought I was laughing. Like, really, really laughing. And then we get that shocking inform use discard value. But we'll take the coins. We're now to 190,000 coins to just splash to make a team for this FUT Champions. So yes, 191,000 in the door. We're looking to spend it. So I'm actually going to make another video in like 2 days' time. And I'll show you the team that we built. And then I'll show you the next FUT Champions leading up to, ready for this upcoming FUT Champions on the weekend. This Wednesday today. I'm actually kind of hyped because I might have low-key discovered a new tactic. Let's keep it low-key though. Thanks for watching, chaps and chapheads. I'll see you on the next one. Oof. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me.